Hi everybody, I'm Cassandra from Craft to Believe After, and welcome to another video. Now friends, as I started this video, or thinking about this video, I should actually title it the one that's only about cowls, because there's not a single loose standing, completely separate I made it just because type of project in the entire lineup for today. So everything I'm going to speak about is linked to some or other crochet along. And as you guys know, this has been my love for 2024. I have loved joining in on cowls. I have loved creating cowls, hosting cowls. I don't know what has been going on with this year. This year has just been the year of community involvement. I've been loving it. You guys have participated in just about everything that I've put out there. Not just about, you have participated in everything. We all join in on different other channels, you know, the cowls they're hosting, and it's been so much fun. I've gotten to know so many of you throughout this year, and I hope it will continue into 2025. But let me start off because there's a few things I want to get through today, and I don't want this video to be 100 hours long as my videos usually are these days. Now the first cowl that I want to talk about is hosted by my lovely friend Jenny over at In My Spare Time Crochet, and it is the Year of the Granny Square. We're working from this book that I will pop up on the screen. It's been so much fun. Tons of people have joined in. I've finished the square that we started. I think it's square, is it already square 12? I don't know where we are on. I don't know what it's called. I will pop the name of the square on the screen, but it is this one. This was a fun one for me to make. I've mentioned before that I really like the squares that we actually work in a round. This one, a lot of fun as well. Not too many colors. I normally just, as I finish a row or a round, I work in my ends. So by the time I'm finished, I only have the last end to weave in. I really like doing it that way. My squares are very small. I make them with Rainbow Cotton 8/4, which is a fingering weight yarn, and a 2.5 millimeter hook. So I've got a little stack already. Like I said, I think this is number 12, and I've been enjoying it like all the weeks so far. Even the weeks where I did not enjoy the square, I still love being involved in the actual cowl. Jenny's videos where she shows off all of the squares that's being emailed to her. She has a video out on a Thursday where she does a little collage and we can all see what the other person is doing. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying being a part of this crochet along. So a year of granny squares. This is my first project for the week that I want to share. The next two projects I want to share comes from the cowl that I'm hosting, and it is the Amigurumi World Tour 2024 that we are working out of this book, Whimsical Stitches by Lauren Espy. As you guys know, two books are making the rounds. One is in the US, one is currently, our international book is currently in the UK. It just arrived at its last stop in the UK. The project choice for our international book was the Tulip. Our most recent project choice for the US book was the Tomato, I think. I will correct it if I'm wrong. It's difficult to keep up with where we are and what is going on. But I will put also in the description box a list of the projects that's been chosen so far for each of the books. I think combined, the only two projects that's not been chosen yet is the Daisy and the bell pepper or the green pepper. So only two more projects, then we have gone through every single pattern in the book. It's a lot of fun. Anyone who wants to join in, please do. You don't have to receive the physical book in the mail to take part. If you have access to this book, you can make a project. You can email me a photo and I will add it to the Hello From pages. Now the projects that I made this week, the one is the eggplant. The eggplant was a fairly recent choice, and I can't remember If it's from the US book or the international book, like I say, I'm struggling now to keep up with who is who and what is what. But the eggplant has been one of our recent choices, so I did make the eggplant. Most of my projects for this from the Whimsical Stitches book, I've used Rainbow Cotton 8/6, which is a sport weight or a yarn weight 2, and I use a 2.5mm hook. So the eggplant, done and dusted. I also did the tulip. I actually wanted to do a few more colors, but time just was not on my side this week. I did manage to make 2. I decided not to do it in the pot, so that the pattern actually shows you how to do it in a little, or put it into a little pot, and there's some more leaves that you can put in. But I just wanted to do something that I can use as a little gift again. So maybe put it into a little bag or in a little, you know, wrap it as I did with a sunflower in some tissue paper. I just wanted to do something like this, a quick and easy way to use it as a gift. And I really like this ribbon, this type of, I don't know, lacy ribbon, I don't know what you call it, that I bought from Amazon ages ago, but I love using it, and it looks so sweet with the tulips. So I did manage 2 tulips. I've now got to still do the succulent planter, and then the last 2 projects whenever they get chosen, which is the daisy and the pepper. So I'm fairly up to date. Of course, don't forget that we are also doing a mini in between non-cal for this. So if you want to join in and you want to make a project that's based on a holiday theme, so Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, summer, winter, any of the seasons, you're more than welcome to adapt your pattern to reflect a specific holiday. So I will link our journal down below. Please go have a look. There has been some fantastic submissions. Now the last week there's been a few more submissions than what I've been used to the weeks before. I think it's because the book has had quite a bit of movement in the last week or so. We've had 3 project choices within the last week and a half about, so there's been a lot of movement, a lot of excitement. A lot of you guys are jumping on the non-cal, doing it in festive or holiday inspired colors. I've been loving seeing those projects, and a lot of fun that, as you know, Lauren Espy, who's the author of the book, has been following the Crochet-Along, and she's been commenting on a few of our recent posts. So please have a look at my community tab. It's so lovely that the author of the book is sort of cheering us on along the way. I'm really have been appreciating her comments, as I've done with all of your comments as well. So just keep an eye on the description box below and my community tab. I will update you as the projects is announced. There was one change in our international book, the book that was in the UK. One of our previous recipients, after I announced that her project was the cactus, she did change it to the cupcake. So the cactus is still an available project within our international book. The choice was changed to the cupcake. So a bit of confusion there, but I will list all of the projects as they have been chosen to date down in the description box or in my community tab, so keep an eye on that. So I'm looking forward to seeing the projects as they come in. As I say, quite an influx of projects during the last week. There's a few that came in over the last few days that I've not updated into the journal yet. I will do that sometime today, latest tomorrow. Today is Sunday, where are we now? The 27th of October. So either today or tomorrow I should have all of the most recent submissions into our journal. All right, the next thing. Actually, there's 2 cals coming up, plus something I want to share with you. That's not a cal that I ever thought that I would be a part of. But let me keep that until last, because I think you guys will be so shocked at what I'm going to show you. You would need some time to recover after my video. So I'll keep the suspense until the end of my video. But the next thing I want to remind you guys of another cal. It's the Hooking Up with Books that I'm doing with my friend Caroline. We are on the very, very last Hooking Up with Books book for this year. Also the end of our series. So the very last book we're doing ending on the 15th of November. So I think we started 15th of September. We read the book or watch the movie or watch the series over a 2-month period, and then we make something inspired by the book. And our last book for this year is one of my favorites by one of my favorite authors, and it is Persuasion by Jane Austen. I know Jane Austen is a favorite of many, many, many of you as well. Many of you have joined in with our Hooking Up with Books over the last 2 years. It's been so much fun to combine crochet with reading, and I look forward to seeing some of the projects that I know you guys will be submitting to me and to Caroline. It's always a lot of fun to see what the inspiration is that everyone pulls from the same book. So I'm excited to work on that. So only about 3 weeks left, just a little less than 3 weeks that we've got for our final reveal video on the 15th of November for Hooking Up with Books being Persuasion. Another exciting announcement. Now you guys, I know it's difficult for me to keep track of everything that's going on and everything that I'm participating in. I know we are all participating in a million different things. Our lives are busy. We're doing work and family and crafting and I don't know what else, the festive season coming up. It is a hectic time of year. Despite all of that, myself and 2 of my very good friends here on YouTube, Lee from Lee Mac and Pamela from Ginger Cat Crochet, we got together and decided, you know what, there's not nearly enough cals going on. We want to do something together, the 3 of us, pick a theme that's not, that, what can I say? It's something that you don't see that often, or that I've not seen that often. There's various cals and themes that's always on the forefront of crochet. This one we thought would be a fun one because it's something a little different to all of us. And the theme for November. So we will be starting on the 1st of November. So it is this coming Friday, the 1st of November, and then every Friday for the rest of November, we will be showing you a project that has a nautical theme. Yes, we are calling it the hashtag Nautical November. So anything ocean, pirate, in that realm of seafaring projects. That is a very, very broad category. It's something that, like I say, I don't usually make. So it is a bit of a challenge for me as well. I've been working on some of the projects on the sideline, sort of behind the scenes, because as you guys know, there's a lot of things going on, needed a bit of a head start, but you will not be disappointed. It is projects, not my usual, quick morning makes. It's not a loaf cat that's on top of a whale type of quick project. It is something with a little more detail, actually a few somethings, because it is going to be once a week. And I've had so much fun preparing for this. I know Lee and Pamela as well. They are fantastic, fantastic people to be hosting this sort of an amigurumi challenge with. As you know, I've done collabs with both of them in the past, and it's always such a lot of fun. So keep an eye out for Nautical November starting on the 1st. So only a few more days, and then I will see you not on a Sunday, which is my usual time that I do my videos, but I will see you on Fridays. So if there's anything else going on in my usual crocheting, I will show you that also on a Friday. Then the last thing I want to share with you now, friends, for those of you that has been with me for a while, you will know that I have an incredible passion for amigurumi. This is what I make 99.9% of the time. So what I'm about to show you, now I did not want to blame anyone for this that you're about to see. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to blame you all. Yes, it's true, I'm blaming every single one of you because you are all fantastic. You all make these brilliant, and you will be shocked when you hear the next word out of my mouth, blankets. Yes, friends, I have joined in on a blanket cal. I know, it is crazy. I have warned you guys before that I'm going through a midlife crisis. It's first been the cats, and then it's been the jellyfish, and now it is a blanket. But I couldn't resist. I've been watching several people's videos where they do the gift of Christmas blanket. A few people are doing Jada Stitches, her year-long blanket. A lot of people are doing the gingerbread cowl, and that is the one that I've joined in. Now, I didn't want to join in on this cowl, to be completely honest. I saw the blanket and I fell in love with it immediately. But I know myself, I'm not a blanket person. So I sat on the idea for a few days and I thought, okay, let me go onto the Saguaro website. If they sell the packs, which they did, they were selling the packs, they advertised that they were selling the yarn packs. I was going to go and buy a yarn pack, thinking that I will just keep it on the side. I will download the pattern parts as they come out, and then I will try to join the Crochet-Along. Alright, went onto the Saguaro website and all the yarn packs were sold out. That was my sign from the universe that this might not be the exact correct time for me to be doing a blanket project. So I accepted it. It wasn't a week after that when I got another email, because I'm subscribed to the newsletters, where they said the yarn packs were now back in stock. Alright, so I thought, okay, the universe has changed their mind. They do want me to do a blanket. So I hopped onto the website and I purchased this. I know, it will take several of you several days to recover from me announcing that I'm making a blanket. So I'm blaming every single person who is posting those beautiful photos of their blankets, people emailing their photos of their blankets, things that I'm seeing on YouTube, things that I'm seeing on Instagram. I'm blaming you all for this. Alright friends, I'm really excited to be doing this. As you know, I never ever almost do blankets. It's not my thing, but I fell in love with this. Got my yarn yesterday, Saturday the 26th of October. Finished my project for Litza's 1970s cowl. I've just got to take a photo and send it to her. Once that project was done, I pulled out the yarn for week 1. I thought, let me just ease into it slowly, see if I can manage it. I watched the video tutorials a while back already, opened it up again, and I crocheted along with the video tutorial, and I finished week 1. Let me show you guys. Now, I'm not going to show you all of the yarns. I mean, there's 100 different videos out there doing unboxings for the gingerbread cowl, but I thought I will show you guys my week 1. So there you have it. It is a little roughly, but as she said in her video, it will straighten out as we add the rest of the pieces. This blanket is made with a DK weight acrylic and a 4mm hook. It is a free pattern on the Saguaro website. I will link it down below if any of you feel inclined to join in. If there's someone who has not been inspired by someone else to make it, here is your chance. I started this one this morning, so I did this way, finished it this morning, right before my video, and I really enjoyed it. I think week 2 is a few bigger pieces, but they seem to be fairly sort of relaxing, not completely mindless, but repetitive pieces that you don't need a ton of you know, it's not like an amigurumi where you have to almost constantly concentrate. So it seems like 4 very easy, relaxing pieces, and I'm looking forward to it. As I mentioned, I probably won't do this strictly week by week. I just do not have the time for it. So I'm going to see how I fare. I want this to be a relaxing project. I'm going to try and finish it by Christmas. So I've got a teeny tiny deadline for myself. Nothing too hectic. But I'm looking forward to seeing now with a lot more excitement. Keep on sending me photos of your blankets because this will keep me going. I know a few of you are doing this specific crochet-along as well, the gingerbread blanket cowl. And I know many of you are doing the gift of Christmas. I've loved seeing your projects. And I know I joke that I'm blaming you all, but I love getting inspired by you all. So hopefully this will be a bit of inspiration for you as well, to show that all of us passionate amigurumi makers can, on the odd occasion, do something other than amigurumi. So this will be my non-amigurumi project for this last part of the year. So there we go. I think it turned out really nicely. There's some things coming later on in upcoming weeks where we're going to decorate the house, and oh, it's lovely. Please go and have a look at what the full blanket looks like. It is absolutely gorgeous. I could not resist it, and I'm super excited to have started on this project. All right, friends, that is it for this week. The week of the crochet-alongs. It's fantastic. I love being part of this community. I love chatting to you all every week. Please let me know what you are busy with. Let me know if you are also part of 100 cals like I am. We are there for each other. We will cheer each other on. All right, friends, until I see you on Friday for the start of #Nautical November. I hope you have had a wonderful weekend so far. I hope you're ready for the week ahead. And until I see you in the next video, stay safe and stay crafty.